Released in 1991 for the Sega Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog marked a significant moment for Sega and a breakthrough in the gaming world. Designed to compete with Nintendo's Mario and attract a younger, energetic audience, Sonic the Hedgehog introduced players to high-speed platforming, lush visuals, and a world filled with personality. Developed by the team at Sega's AM8, later known as Sonic Team, the game went on to become a pop culture icon, establishing Sonic as Sega's mascot and creating one of gaming's most beloved franchises. In the early 90s, Sega was seeking a game that could rival Nintendo's massively successful Super Mario series. Sega's president at the time, Hayao Nakayama, wanted a character that would appeal to the Western market and encapsulate the spirit of the Genesis console. A competition within Sega's development teams led to the creation of Sonic, developed by a team led by Yuji Naka, designer Hirokazu Yasuhara, and artist Naoto Oshima. This team would later become known as Sonic Team. The character design was central to Sonic's development. Sonic was designed to be edgy and cool, with a distinct look that incorporated elements of a hedgehog, but with exaggerated features like his red shoes, inspired by Michael Jackson's style, and his iconic blue color matching Sega's logo. The team wanted to highlight the Genesis's superior processing power, using Sonic's high-speed gameplay as a demonstration of what the console could achieve, leading to the now famous Blast Processing marketing campaign. With a focus on speed, Yuji Naka developed a physics-based engine that allowed Sonic to loop through levels, jump high, and accelerate quickly. This emphasis on smooth, fast movement gave the game its unique feel, differentiating it from the more methodical pace of Mario games. Sonic the Hedgehog took 8 months to develop and was carefully crafted to showcase Sega's Genesis capabilities. The plot is straightforward yet engaging. Sonic, a speedy blue hedgehog, sets out to stop the evil doctor, Ivo Robotnik, or Doctor Eggman, as he's known in Japan, a mad scientist who's trapping animals and using them to power his robot army. Robotnik is seeking the Chaos Emeralds, powerful gems that could grant him unlimited power. Sonic's mission is to travel through various zones, defeat Robotnik's machines, and free his captured animal friends, all while attempting to collect the Chaos Emeralds before Robotnik can. Each of the game's levels, or zones, is divided into acts and concludes with a battle against one of Robotnik's machines. As Sonic races through lush jungles, fiery factories, and perilous caverns, players experience an unfolding adventure filled with unique environments and increasingly challenging obstacles. Sonic the Hedgehog distinguished itself from other platformers of its time with a unique emphasis on speed and fluid movement, encouraging players to race through levels while maintaining control to navigate obstacles and defeat enemies. Here's a look at some of the core gameplay elements. Sonic's high-speed movement is central to the gameplay. The levels are designed to accommodate fast play, with loops, springs, and slopes allowing Sonic to pick up momentum and cover ground quickly. This design rewarded players who could memorize level layouts and make quick reactions. The game also encouraged exploration. While racing through levels is fun, there are plenty of hidden areas containing rings, power-ups, and extra lives that incentivize players to slow down and explore. This balance between speed and exploration is a key element that sets it apart. In Sonic, rings are both a health system and a currency. When Sonic has rings, he can survive enemy hits. Upon taking damage, he loses all of his rings. But as long as he has at least one ring, he won't lose a life. Collecting 100 rings earns an extra life, creating an incentive for players to gather as many as possible. Rings are also essential in reaching the game's bonus stages. At the end of certain acts, players can enter a rotating maze-style bonus level by finishing with at least 50 rings, providing an opportunity to collect the elusive Chaos Emeralds. Throughout the levels, players can collect power-ups hidden in monitors. These include speed boosts, temporary invincibility, and shields that protect Sonic from a single hit. These power-ups add strategic elements to gameplay, encouraging players to carefully time their use of invincibility or shields. Each zone features unique enemies, many of which are small animals trapped within robot bodies. Destroying these badniks releases the animals, aligning with Sonic's mission to protect nature. Every zone ends with a boss fight against Dr. Robotnik, who appears in different mechanized contraptions. These boss battles are simple, yet add an extra layer of challenge and variety to the gameplay, keeping the game fresh from zone to zone. The game's 6 zones, such as Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, and Labyrinth Zone, are thematically diverse, each with its unique aesthetic and challenges. The iconic Green Hill Zone, with its checkered landscape and palm trees, has since become synonymous with Sonic and is often revisited in later games. Sonic's appearance was inspired by a combination of influences, from Michael Jackson's shoes to American pop culture icons, with Sega hoping that Sonic's design would resonate with Western audiences. Naoto Oshima's design succeeded, making Sonic instantly recognizable. Sonic the Hedgehog played a massive role in the console wars between Sega and Nintendo. Sega positioned Sonic as the cooler, edgier alternative to Mario, and even introduced the concept of blast processing to highlight the Genesis's speed advantage. This branding campaign, combined with Sonic's attitude, made the Genesis a popular choice in the West. Before settling on a hedgehog, Sonic's design evolved through various animal concepts, including a rabbit. The idea of a hedgehog was chosen because it was unique, while the blue color matched Sega's branding. Masato Nakamura from the Japanese band Dreams Come True composed the music, bringing a distinct sound that perfectly complemented the game's sense of speed and style. The soundtrack has since become iconic, with tracks like the Green Hill Zone theme instantly recognizable to fans. Though the Chaos Emeralds play a minor role in the original game, they would become a staple of the series, often acting as a central plot point in later titles, allowing Sonic to transform into his super form when collected. Sonic the Hedgehog went on to become a cultural phenomenon, solidifying Sega's place in the gaming industry and establishing Sonic as the company's mascot. Sonic's unique speed and personality, combined with a memorable soundtrack and vibrant level design, captivated audiences and set the game apart in an era dominated by slower-paced platformers. Sonic sold over 15 million copies and has since become one of Sega's most beloved franchises, with numerous sequels, spin-offs, animated series, and merchandise. Beyond its commercial success, the game influenced countless other games with its focus on momentum-based platforming and physics-driven gameplay. It remains a significant milestone in gaming history and a prime example of how character-driven design can define a brand. Today, Sonic is celebrated not only for his classic games, but for his enduring popularity and the way he changed the landscape of gaming in the 90s. Whether you're a fan of platformers or a collector of retro games, Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis is a timeless classic that captures the energy, speed, and excitement of one of gaming's most iconic characters.